Now we are going to be look at that Vlookup function approximate match method to look up data converted as a table, right? So it's a very simple, right? It's a very simple to convert it as a table. Then we will retrieve the data by using the table name, right? So you can see that the same example I took is student exam result 2020. The details available here, and you can see if I type the student roll number, the student name, gender, grade, Tamil, Islam, Science, Maths, English, total, and average marks should become in exact match Vlookup function. The final result should come in the grade by using approximate match. We look up approximate match. How can we do it? It's very simple. We are going to be do in the second method lookup data converted as a table, right? First I'm going to be converted as a table. This is the data range or lookup data. You can see this is the lookup data. I will convert it as a table. As well here also the approximate match table. So I will convert this is also as a table, right? So how can I convert it? It's very simple. I'm going to be click here. I'm going to be press Ctrl plus T. The dialog box will come. You can see here the range is not selected appropriate. You can see here the range is coming here, but the range for the table is different. So I'm going to be adjust this table, right? So how can I adjust? I'm going to be choose the range here. I'm going to be choose the range. Our table is just here, right, up to here. This is our table. So I'm going to be choose my table has a header. If I choose the table has a header, the roll number is student name will become a header. So I'm going to be click OK button, and you can see here the table automatically created right now. So if I want to change, I can change. I can put the color. You can see here table tool also come here. So if you want to be changed, you can change the color. So I'm going to change the color here. This is color I'm going to be put, or I'm going to be put the different one. Okay, this is one. It's look nice, right? And I'm going to be adjust. If I want, I can adjust this one. And here I'm going to put the new column. If I press the Ctrl plus, the column new column will be appear here, because I'm going to put that gap, right? Then it's a perfect, right? I'm going to be change the zoom size 100. Okay, if I choose the 100, it's look nice. Okay, and then I'm going to create this is mark also as a table, because we will use this table in the approximate match. Now I'm going to be create the table for this marks range. So I'm going to click here, and I'm going to be press the Ctrl plus T. Then you know that this is the range selected, but I need from marks, this is the range I need. So I'm going to be manually selected. After that I tick my table has header. So then I'm going to be click OK button. You can see marks great. Okay, so if you want to be change the table design, you can change. You can see the table design, it's come here, and I'm going to be change this is one, right? Okay, good, it's look nice, right? So now we have converted this lookup data, this is lookup data for the exact matching, this is lookup data for the approximate matching, right? So we converted as a table. After that we are going to be extract the data from this table to here, as well this table to here, right? So how can we do it? It's also very simple. So I'm going to be adjust this one. I'm going to be put that gap, little gap, right? Okay, so now if I type the student roll number, the student name, student gender, student grade, Tamil, Islam, Science, Maths, English, total, and average marks should be retrieve from this table to here by using vlookup exact matching, but final result we will get the final result based on this average marks and also this table range. We will put that final result grade. So we can use that for the final result vlookup function in the approximate matching, right? Before we are going to enter the vlookup formula, we need to put that the table name. We need to change the table name. You can see here the table name, table design. You can see the table name is table 2, but I'm going to be change this table name as a result, right? Result. I'm going to be change result, right? And I'm going to be enter. And here this table I'm going to put the name is grade. Okay, grade table, and enter. Right. If you want to see this table name, you can go to the formula tab. Under the formula tab you can see the name manager. Under the name manager you can see how many tables have we created. It should be appear here. This table we have created for the exact match, and this 2 table we created for the approximate match right now, right? So I'm going to be close, and I'm going to be extract the data from this table to here by using exact matching. We look up exact matching, and now I'm going to be set the student roll number in this cell as a list. So if I want to get the student roll number as a list, I'm going to go to the data ribbon. Under the data ribbon I'm going to click the data validation. Under the data validation I'm going to be click the list, and the source I'm going to be select. What is the source? This is the source, right? So I'm going to be choose, then I'm going to be enter. After that I'm going to be click the OK button, and you can see the list appear here, student roll number. The second is student name. If I select the student roll number, the student name and gender, grade, Tamil, Islamic, science, maths, English, total and average marks should be extracted from here by using vlookup exact matching, right? So how can I do it? It's very simple. We have already did. Student name, first I'm going to put the vlookup function equal and vlookup function, and I start the bracket. Then lookup value, we will extract the data based on the student roll number. I'm going to be choose the student roll number as a lookup value, comma table array. We have already set the name for this table as a result table, so I'm going to be choose the result table. You can see here if I type RE it will come, so it's automatically selected, you can see. And then comma, then column index is which column the name appear. You can see second column is student name, so I'm going to be enter the second column, comma, and we need exact match or approximate match. We need exact match. What's appear in the cell, it should be retrieved here, so I'm going to be choose the exact matching. Then I'm going to be close the bracket and enter, so it will appear. So now I'm going to be copy the formula. Here I can copy the formula, and I'm going to be enter gender, grade, and everywhere, right? So grade is which column? First, second, third column, because only the change is the column index. So that's what I just copy the formula, and I'm going to be apply here. This is the column index is gender is a first, second, third column, so I'm going to be change the column index is 3, enter, and grade is a fourth column. Grade is fourth column, and Tamil marks a fifth column, and Islam sixth column, and science marks 1 column, and maths marks 8 column, and English marks 9th column, and then total marks 10th column, and then average marks 11th column. Enter. Then final result we will use this range. So how can we put that this grade into the final result. We know well that if the average marks between the 0 to 35, the grade should become W, and the 35 to 60, the grade should become C. The 60 to 75, the grade should become B. 75 to 100, the grade should become A. So the final result come as a grade. So if you want to be put the grade, we need to use the VLOOKUP approximate match. So how can we use? We can use it very simple. First I am going to put the equal sign and I need to call the VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP function, and I start the bracket, and the lookup value, which basis we are going to be put the grade based on the average mark. So I'm going to be select the average marks, comma, table array. We have already set this table name as a grade. So I'm going to be write grade. You can see grade table will be selected. If I click here, it automatically selected, comma, index. The grade where is available, which column, column index, which column. The first column is marks, second column is marks, the third column is grade. So the third column is the index, comma, we need approximate match, exact match, we need approximate match. It means that best matching extracted to this cell. So I'm going to be choose the approximate match, then I'm going to be close the bracket and then enter. You can see 83, this is come this range, so should be A, right? So if I change the student roll number, it's automatically put the grade, right? So it's awesome. And now I'm going to be put the grade here also by using VLOOKUP approximate match. How can I do it? It's also very simple. I'm going to put the equal sign here, and then first I need to call the VLOOKUP function. VLOOKUP function, start the bracket. Lookup value is, what is the lookup value? We are going to be retrieve the data based on the average marks. So average marks, it's our lookup value, comma, table arrays, this is the table array. So table array, we have already set the name is grade. So if I type the grade, it will come, comma, the column index is grade column where is available, third column. So I'm going to be type 3, comma, and then approximate match, exact match, I need approximate match. So I'm going to be click true, or I'm going to be type 1, right? If I type 1 also approximate match, then close the bracket and enter. So now you can see here everywhere we applied, right? So this is how we can apply the VLOOKUP function approximate, and if you change anything else here, it will reflect that grade and here also, right? As well, if you want to be add the new record, you can add the new record here. We have already studied it, right? And everything is a perfect.